Yes. Jacked. Yeah. Whew. All right, guys. Welcome back. Today we have fans paying tribute to Elvis Presley. TCB, I don't know what that stands for, but we're going to get right into it. 8 minutes and 11 seconds long. So, without further ado, let's go. 3, 2, 1, hit the play button.
There's no normal woman that can't get excited when he walks on. He's so dynamic.
Okay, Elvis. What can you say? He's really good looking, insanely talented. I mean,
Club
he's got
Elvis.
this like massive persona that I don't think is ever going to go away. At the age of 16, I wasn't even born anywhere near the time that he was around, but
Wow.
I still think he's like an amazing person, and I know so much about him.
And she knows nothing about him. Wow. I mean, you know, from the news and all that, obviously you can learn a lot about somebody. But 16, how do you process that? He's so electrifying. He's just... I kind of want to be him.
My daughter went to see the show Tuesday night, and she got kissed by Elvis, and she hasn't washed her face since.
Ew.
I've got a daughter about 12 years old.
You better wash your face.
About how great he was when I was growing up. She has no idea who the man is. I think a kid can't grow up without knowing who Elvis Presley is.
Very interesting. I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, I gotta get my kid into Elvis too. You know.
People, all ages come to see him, I think.
I think it's a lot of the
I'm kidding. I don't have a kid. But if I did have a kid, I'd definitely tell her or him, hey, this is Elvis. Take a listen. That's the first song he's gonna hear when he comes out the womb. Some Elvis music. I don't know which it's gonna be, but you know, it's gonna be something. You know.
Flashy clothes he wears and everything. Seems like all women like that.
Merch.
Love Elvis.
Are you a fan of Elvis Presley? I certainly am. I just really do enjoy his music and enjoy looking at him too. How long have you been an Elvis fan? I was too young for the Frank Sinatra phase and too old for the Elvis Presley phase, but I'm still enjoying Elvis Presley.
I've seen him twice before, and I'm going to see him today and tomorrow.
Wow, that's a lot. You must really like it.
Yeah.
How long have you been an Elvis fan?
Oh, about 15 years.
Are you bringing up your little girl on Elvis music?
Oh, yeah, she's a big Elvis fan. I called her boyfriend, and we buy all of his records, and we're taking her of his collection.
All those fans.
That's nice.
My 17th year in a row, and I think it's going to get bigger and better every year.
Been to his home many times. Touched the gate and everything. That just turns me on just to do that. That's what I'm doing. I'm watching tonight.
Wow.
They got her kids waiting by.
If he said, come along, let's go, I wouldn't look back. Imagine him still be as good looking as he always was. Just older.
For Spain, and I love Elvis.
Elvis the promise, and it's going to be great.
He is just the king.
The king.
He's the king.
The king of music.
King. He is the king.
You see, they're saying the king. King of rock. I know I've heard in the comments that you guys, that he don't actually like to be called the king, but he's called the king by the people. He's got to accept it. You know, whatever you want to call him. I mean, you can't call him a god because that'll be, you know, we already know how powerful God is. He's not a god. He's in his own league, okay? He's not even a king. He is something else, okay?
He's the king. He's the great. I love him.
He's the king. He will always be the king no matter what. I think he's a good king.
Yes, we are huge Elvis fans. I've been coming here since I was about 6 years old.
The best entertainer I've ever seen. That is how I describe Elvis.
He's probably my biggest idol.
I think when I first knew him, he wasn't playing the type of music I like, but now I think it's just all tremendous.
Yes, I was in love with him. Oh, he's such a sexy person. I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
Spring chicken.
We've always been big Elvis fans. I don't know how long you
I've
were.
been an Elvis fan since the day I was born.
4 years old.
and he was on TV, and he was kissing the polio poster child for that year. And I told my mother I'd give anything to be in her shoes, and I would to this day still yet.
I have loved him since I was 12 years old, and he's been in my life all my life.
We lost our home Thursday in a tornado in Sioux City, and my wife and myself were both taken to the hospital, and fortunately she was released. They kept me overnight. She required 4 stitches under her chin, and she's got multiple bruises. I've got 23 plus on my back. It's like Jaws got a hold of me. But thank God our children were not at home at the time, or I don't think they would be here. They were with their grandparents because their rooms were completely totaled out. And I don't really feel like standing around too much, but we still came down to see the king.
He's honest.
Man, that guy's annoying. Whoever was saying stuff in the background. I'm trying to hear this guy talk. And obviously, he's got the look, you know, the Elvis look. I wish I had that. Damn. I don't think it look good on me. I don't know. Does Elvis look good on everybody? All right. Maybe I can. No. Not live. Maybe another time when I have it fixed. But yeah, let's continue. She said honest. Let's go.
That's the main thing. He's honest, and he's got vibes, you know.
She said vibes.
This is my son, and he's been an Elvis fan since he's been 3 years old.
Well, I've seen him about 5 times. You know, I listen to him every day. I love him. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. I really like the way he respects his mom.
He means something different to everybody, and that's what's so special about this.
I think Elvis is cool. Really
Sexy.
Look at the guy's face. He said, no, she did not say that on camera.
He's the king of rock and roll and always will be.
I give Elvis a lot of credit for bringing blues into rock and country.
Yeah.
He's the first guy to ever do that, and I admire him for it. He has a lot of courage. And he's my number one singer of all time. Hope to name my kid after him someday.
What? Wow.
I still live at home, and I have a fairly good job with the post office, and just about all the money that I do make goes for seeing the Elvis shows. But it's worth it. It's worth every penny of it.
I just love the guy. I mean, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I just love the guy, and I wish him many years of success.
I would say he is.
It's not weird, man.
Where,
it's passion.
Of course, he can't go to church like many other people can every week, but you can see by the way he sings a lot of these spiritual songs, songs such as How Great Thou Art, and From Time to Time You'll Never Walk Alone.
I have about 4 of his gospel albums, and my favorite is How Great Thou Art. It makes you feel good when he sings it. Brings tears to your eyes.
It's very cool. So, you know, there are folks in our club that are older than me. There are folks that are younger than I am, and it just goes on and on and on. You know, it just is going to go on forever. It's never going to end.
It's something that I dreamt since I'm 7 years old. I'm 68. My first trip to see Elvis. The person he was.
Oh, she's very broken up.
The way he looked. The way he thought. The religion he had, it was really fantastic.
68 years old, and I've been in love with him since I was 6 years old. It's nice knowing that there's other people in the world like me that love Elvis this much. And normally I go to museums and I try to find the Elvis stuff, but it's nice going to a museum for Elvis, and I can't get away from it. He is just phenomenal. It's like he's still here. We were just talking about 40 years later, we're staying here and it's packed. I was raised up.
I often wonder if I go there, you know, knowing well I do reactions, how much attention I might get. It's going to be scary. Hopefully I am welcomed, you know, and chill vibes, you know. All right, let's get right to it.
On Elvis, we started when I was 10 years old. My mother and daddy loved him. And I just say I was raised on him. There's nobody else like him. There won't ever be anybody else like him as far as I'm concerned.
Whether you're black or white, whether you're country, redneck, or freak, young or old, from Moscow, London, or Memphis, Elvis Presley will still be the king of rock and roll.
Experiencing what is young ones that are here and not to be over studying the word. It touches all our hearts, really. And this is a very special event. It's more of a celebration of his life because it is to be celebrated. Elvis is one of a kind. And I thank you with my heart that you are here and that you keep coming back because you're here. It started out really just a few people to this. It's like magical. So I hope you enjoy this Elvis week. I hope you will meet great people because this is what happens. Elvis was connected always with his fans. They were first. They made him, and he never forgot that. And to see all of you this evening on this very, very beautiful hot night, being here for him, experiencing other fans that are on this and becoming friends with them. You would love it. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you. Bottom of my heart.
Yeah. Be cool to just chill and, have a conversation with another Elvis fan, and you guys just sit, talk, have stories, talk about his music. That'd be kind of cool. I could see having chill vibes doing that, with a cookout or, whatever's there. It's interesting. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys ever been to these expos, these museums. If you ever sat there and just met someone too, obviously, or became a best friend meeting someone there at these events. It's interesting. Yeah. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section, guys. This was an interesting video. I definitely enjoyed this. And with that being said, guys, if you're new, subscribe. Yes. You Elvis fans out there. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like if you enjoy my reaction. Let's share this video. Let's get Elvis out there. The more videos I put out there with Elvis, I'm pretty much shining the light. I'm letting people know, hey, look at this guy. He's great. Obviously, there was young people in there too. Like 3 years old. Been growing up since, and the 15-year-old girl. And he took his daughter to the events, and she thinks that's his boyfriend, obviously, but it's cool, And the guy was like, no matter who you are, Black, Indian, Spanish, from outer space, even aliens probably listen to Elvis. I'm pretty sure they put a record, of some of Elvis's hits when they were launching, doing that NASA mission, to launch that thing with all these greetings. And songs. I'm sure Elvis, that Elvis song was on there. If not, it should be, and put how great they are on it. Aliens are going to be tearing up. But anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.